come on over to Virtual Antique Marketplace.
When you weren't in the chat this morning.
I wasn't. I was trying to get
But
out of it.
they were talking about now you can make somebody a moderator in the vamp, I guess.
Oh.
And they can handle that.
Well, if somebody wants to do that, but you know what? I've never, and I'll say this and then I'll have somebody go off on 4 letters, but I hadn't had any problem with anybody saying anything. I don't know. But anyhow, okay, so this is the little people. There's him and there's her and they're set. They go together. And that's a Ninja Turtle standing between them. Get out of the way, dude. And that's 2 Funkos, and we're just going to put them together. We're going to put those 2 together, and we're going to put the 2 little, Grugos together.
Oh, yes, that's so much better.
And that's 3 frogs. We put them together.
Thank you, lightning bugs.
And look, that's the 3 Care Bears. And I don't know what to do with these, but if you decide you want them, we'll figure it out. And then there's 4 Mickeys and 3 Pezzes, and whoever that dude.
Oh.
Look at there, she's out there in YouTube land. Well, if you see anybody you need to smack down for me, Kim. Yes, that was.
Kim don't play.
No, she don't play. All right. Let me see what I got these set. I was going to do them for $6.
Look at them frogs.
And you get more than one. It's going to run for 30 seconds. And you can pick whatever you want. And that includes 3 Care Bears, or 3 frogs, or 2 Grogus, or 2 Funkos, or whoever they are. They look like they're from Mexico. I don't know. 3 Mickeys and a Minnie, or the Pez. Okay, I had some more Pez. But yeah, Pez is a good thing to collect. Looks like he's making him sweep the floor. Wouldn't be surprised. All right, and then the little peg doll. I don't know who she's. We'll put him with those 3 frogs. And then we'll put these 3 together. So
those frogs cute.
Pretty cute. $6. Come on. You know, that'll buy me. What will that buy me in Germany? Will that buy me a beer in Germany? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't either. I've never been there. So let's find another. This will be the second one. I'll move it to the stage. And there it goes. El Grosse by. Oh, Lord.
Don't be cussing in here.
I don't know what I'm saying. That's the problem. Look, Nan went over there too. But y'all can't shop over there.
Well, that's safe.
1 large beer. See, $6. That'll buy me a beer. And if you do it again, it buy Gerald one. But he don't really want one no way, so just buy me one.
He's an angel.
He is really good, that guy. He really is. I don't know how. I don't know what the Lord was thinking, because he's just good. And I'm a handful. His feet were started in 1980s. The older ones have feet. Oh, look. These are the older ones. See? Feet.
The older ones don't have feet.
Oh, it was much better the way I was saying it. Fine. The older ones don't have feet. So hang on.
They don't have feet.
Well, okay, this one don't have feet. $6. I can't believe you aren't grabbing the Care Bears.
Did y'all like those as children? Because I like the toy But I always thought the candy was disgusting.
Oh, the Pez. I don't think we ever opened them and ate them. We always just kept them. I feel like I got more over here.
Yeah, I like the dispensers, but I did never like that candy. Oh.
I mean, it's not exactly the best candy in the world, but people did it really for the container. I thought there was more. I don't see more. Oh, right. Yeah.
You like beef jerky better.
So that's the little critters. And I'm going to give them one more shot, and then we're going to put them away. And they may turn out to be package toppers or something, because, they need to go somewhere. They need a home. And I think it was Grady that asked me about Muffet stuff. And I found him a Miss Piggy. If he
Oh, I
pops
remember
in,
her.
she's old. And someone Wednesday asked me about mermaids, and I have a mermaid bell. So I pulled them. Don't remember now who it was, because, I'm old and I cannot remember.
I
So,
don't remember where she came from. Was it Whataburger? Or maybe, was it McDonald's? But they gave those away.
Miss Piggy,
Well, all the characters. Does she have something on her tag?
it says 1987. Henson, Miss Piggy. The 1987. She vintage. Sitting over there just being all herself. All right, I'm gonna put away the little critters, and I'll figure out what I'm gonna do with them. Might put the Mickeys in there on my collector's thing. So I'll be done with that. And I did put some of the what I've been doing is pulling Christmas every week. So I pulled more Christmas that I did not have last week, and then in the final week, I'll just put it all out at once, and we'll see if I can make it go away. But if not, that's
I
what we'll
thought
do.
you liked it.
I love it, but that's it. Whatever gets left, what I'm gonna decorate with, because why not?
There's the
So
Lisa Jens. I've never seen her over here.
I've seen several new names coming in, and I mean we have new people coming in every week when we do this, Willie. So that makes me feel good.
I know.
So we're getting there. But the other day at the antique mall, I had like 60 people in there. I mean,
Wow.
of course Misty was there, which that's a lot of that. But
Star power.
yep, she is the pixie dust. All right, this is the
Hi,
vintage
Autumn's End.
green elf planner. It's 6x4. I had a huge collection of the elves because they're so cute. They don't have to be Christmas, but he's old. He's great. No chips or cracks. He's sitting on a brick wall. And they're just really good for Christmas. So I'm going to run him for 30 seconds. An online auction with 2 lots of elves. Ooh, Kim.
Yeah.
I have never gotten into the online auctions, and I can think it's probably a good thing if I don't. Can you imagine? I get it. I do that a lot though with May's Lost Treasures and whatnot, because they'll ship me a big old box full of stuff, and they're
Yeah,
where
'cause
I
if you're not careful, you're going to buy something that's 2 or 3 hours away.
yeah, that's not good. I don't even know how that works, but anyway, I do still have the girls. I can run them if you're interested in them. They're from last week, and I still have the little rhinestone baby. Yeah, boy. And the Disney ball, which doesn't really hurt my feelings if he don't leave. But I did pull him out. He's new this week. So let's pull him out. Don't fall down. He's cool. He's just waving.
I remember him.
Is dated 1973. He's a Duncan Ceramics.
That came out of Fresno, California.
Yep. He's a big boy too. He's 11 inches tall. He's like, hey, what's the thing I sell most often? I don't know, Willie. What's the thing I sell most often? I don't know, a little bit of everything, really.
Penny dolls.
Yeah, I did. And Misty bought a whole bunch of penny dolls. She sent me pictures, and I'm like, oh, crap. She said, no, I want them back. But,
Amy had 2 sets of the ones in the box last night.
goodness.
One of them's going to my friend the Moose. I don't remember who the other one
Well,
is.
listen,
Bulldog
she
Australia?
is the one that is collecting them because she got all 3 of my boxes, I think, of them. All right, I'm running my 1973 Duncan Ceramic. He's 11 inches tall, and he's just sitting over there smiling. He's got his bag. You can put flowers in it or candy or, whatever you want to.
He's painted good too.
Mm-hmm.
How gratefully blessed.
I mean, they were, hobbyist piece, and Barbara did this one. And Barbara, you did a good job. 1973. Ooh, that was a good year. Everything went in 1974, but 73 was a good year.
Well, 73 was the year of the oil embargoes.
Okay.
And then they did that again the year I was born, and we couldn't get gas. I
I
didn't
do
care.
remember the long gas lines, but that wasn't what I was referring to. But I do remember that. So, all right. So I'm not gonna run these up here unless you ask me to, because they are in there and they are open for bids. Because I ain't proud and I'm trying to raise money to try not to say it, but Kim will tell you.
Kim. Kim is your spokeswoman.
She said she likes to tease me about it. I said, no, I'm kind of happy you do it. It keeps me from saying it. All right. I don't want anything to break up here. Let me see if I can do this without anything.
Oh, did Gerald do that?
He did. And
That is cute.
these are cute. And I don't think there's going to be any more. He doesn't seem like he's in the mood to make any more. Um,
Oh, I love that.
he's so cute. Oh, all right. Sit there. Let me get him where he can go to Germany. That's right.
Mm.
This is a big piece. It's on wood. It's got the hanger on the back. Um, he's very vintage inspired.
Did he pull that off of a Christmas card?
It's bigger than that, Willie.
Well, no. I mean the image. It looks like
No,
an old Christmas card.
yeah, I'm sure it was probably. It's not signed or anything. Um, it's a 16 by 12 on the board, and I said this is the last. This was mine. That's the only reason it's still here. I pulled it from our Christmas closet. But like I said, we're on a mission. We're on a mission, so we have to let things go. So Debbie G, she likes snowmen. I got another one to show you too. In fact,
Oh,
Debbie,
that's so cute.
this one's my favorite though. But the other one's cute. The other one has a mid-century modern black cat in it. But I like that one best. But then there's this one, and my tag is still there in the way. Let me move it.
Oh, that one's snow and a cat.
Yeah, it's got that mid-century modern cat, and it's a little less, just because I like the other one more. But
You're like, I don't mind keeping. I'll keep them both if I have to, but I really don't mind keeping that first.
Exactly. You know, so, and I think, okay, with $28 minus, commissions, what could I buy in Germany? That's how I look at it. So, um, that's that. And I'm going to put this stuff into
Right.
Buy It if it doesn't
Oh, you
sell.
weren't there last night, so you did. You don't know what lightning bugs is talking about.
Done. Because where was I last night? I don't know.
Hi, Smiley.
It's been a week.
I figured you were already in your bathrobe by the time they came on.
Honestly, I went to sleep at 9 o'clock. I was just done for. I was done. Um,
Or was that today? That was today. Never mind. That was this morning
I
at
miss that.
Bug's talk show.
Yeah, I miss that too. I was trying to get Adam out of here to dialysis. How that. All right, and there's this one. Now this is vintage. Let me get it where you can see it. It's like a big metal star, and it's got light flashing all over it. Let me get it where you can see it. Um, and it's good size. The star itself is like 6.5 inches, and then it's got the greenery in it, and it's made to hang on a wall, or it's metal. Oop, don't fall out, and it is vintage. It is not something that was picked up lately. And here we go. We'll move it stage and that.
I'll be right back.
Okay, go ahead. And it is running. This is a big piece, but it's really cool. And he just dropped a piece of plant. Get that back in there, dude. Don't lose your stuff now. I like the glitter on him too, and it's that old glitter. It's not the stuff they do now that just falls off if you look at it. This guy's been around, and he hasn't dropped any glitter since he's been hanging out at my house, which is, I like that kind of glitter. Let's move him over here somewhere. He's got to go somewhere where he don't get, you know, beat up. Okay. And there's vintage Christmas wrap. And there's two designs in here. There's this one and then the Santas. And there's how many sheets? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 sheets of vintage Christmas paper. And let's pull that up. And you get all of it. And there it goes. And I love vintage Christmas paper. But this is really vintage. I mean, they make the vintage inspired now, which I always try to find. But this is the real deal. Look at him. That's the Santa I remember. Vintage Christmas paper, Willy.
Love it.
All right, let's put that over here. So, what did you do this week, Willy? You still working long hours?
Me?
No,
Oh,
Willy.
do what?
So, what did you do this week?
Nothing really.
Just working.
Pretty much. I haven't
I
had a drill in years.
I interviewed 2 new caregivers for Adam that are wonderful, and I
Oh,
really think they're going to work out well. they came for the interview, and they ended up staying like 3 hours, and we laughed and talked. And they both work at local hospitals in the ER, so they've got a lot of really good medical background. And yeah, they the lady, it was a guy and a girl, and the lady said, "Can I just call you mom?" By the time we left, so undoubtedly, I made an impression. You okay?
No, you make me laugh.
Mm. Okay, this does not have to be Christmas, but it's technically a garland. I have
Well, I
two of
thought
them.
it was a jump rope.
I would love to see you do that, Willie. I used to be really good at jump rope. Of course, that's been a minute ago. It's let me pull it up because I measured it. But I think it's so cool with the wooden mushrooms, and it doesn't have to be Christmas. It could hang around any old time. And I have two of them. All right, where'd you go? Um, Here's a quick question while I'm looking for this. Other people who sell on Vamp, do you ever randomly get someone asking you about an item that you feel like they flew in from some other location? Like they're not Vamp, but yet they're, I don't know. I've had people ask me about stuff.
Where are they buying them?
Well, they asked me about wanting to buy something, but then it looked like I got some kind of warning when it popped in, like I don't know. And then I said, "Are you on Vamp?" And they said yes, but yet it didn't look the same. It
Hmm.
looked like I don't know. Let's see if it pulls up again.
Well, was that when you were live or they messaged it?
No, it's a message, and it popped in once, and I thought it was spam, and I didn't take it seriously, but it does. I don't know. It doesn't look like a Vamp person. We just, you know what I mean? Anyway, I just wonder if y'all get those occasionally too. Yeah, a spammer. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, this is 72 inches long, and it has the wooden mushrooms, which you could hang that in your bathroom, in your kitchen, and on your patio. I mean, it don't have to come down after the holidays, or it could go up now and stay. It's just mushrooms. So I'm running it.
There's the leader. Ask her.
Caffeinated Indian or Buck?
Thrifter, junker, vintage hunter.
Oh, she here? Hi. Yeah. I was just saying hello, 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 happy anniversary. No, I was just saying I got like a comment from somebody asking me about an item, but it didn't look like a Vamp person. It just something about it struck me as a little different. I'll show you what it looks like. It's just a name, and honest to goodness, if you're a real person, and I'm just I'm sorry.
There's your answer right there.
Ignore. Yeah, I don't know. I just got a funny feeling about it that it might be a spammer. All right, so these have run. Like I said, I got two sets of these. They're 72 inches long, and I just think they're so cute. And if I wasn't trying to go to that G word, yeah, it's a rumor. Um, I've
Hi,
started
Barbara
to
Castro.
I've started to calculate what I can buy in Germany with each purchase. So yeah, and then I'm gonna whatever doesn't sell tonight, I'm gonna put it in the buyers now.
You got to try
So
the chocolate.
I am totally gonna try the chocolate because I am a bit of a chocolate fiend.
Everybody says that the stuff they feed us is garbage.
German chocolate. Can you even imagine German chocolate? Oh, I can't even. This is canvas. It is a vintage Walt Disney. Now it says 1971. It is old, because I've had it a long time, but I don't think it's that old. But it's a canvas bag with the handles. I measured just the bag itself, but the handles are long. And
Well, that's when they
I got,
opened, isn't it?
yes, that was when it opened, Disney World. that I go to Disney a lot. I mean, like every year for the last 16 years or so. But I don't go at Christmas because too many people there. I go,
There's
either
Brooke.
January or maybe November. That's usually when I go. So
Can you see where my
anyway,
finger is, Brooke?
there's Becca Moore and Brooks here. Yay! Check the store because I've run some things that are still here. But all right, I'm gonna run this bag. It's just a cool bag, and it's great for Christmas shopping or just keeping your car for your groceries because it's real sturdy because it's canvas. And there it is. And like I said, anything I run, you can make an offer on. Um, I am not married to this stuff, and I want to go to Germany. The
Yeah, that's what it is.
He looks like the. I don't know if he's the Jello Santa, but he's Santa. He is a Duncan ceramic mold.
She's talking about the Santa right back here. That's Misty Santa.
Which Santa? That's
The
what
behind me. Behind me.
you. Well, that's not confusing at all. Really. No, we don't like that. No, I moved. Well, I see what you're talking about now, and then I tried to move it back to it, and it just went all wackadoodle. But all right, Willie, you're Santa.
Oh no, it's right
Willie's froze.
there.
Yeah. I sent Missy a picture. She froze the other day when she was doing her sale, and it was so funny. I snapped a picture of it, and then I had to send it to her because why not, right? Because we all just hanging on. Hold on, where'd my picture go?
Lightning bugs, I drove that all the way home from Indiana on top of everything so it wouldn't get all bent up, beat up.
Look at Misty when she froze on her sail. She was showing them little birds. Can you see that?
Hmm. She didn't freeze for me because I remember that. Maybe she did.
It froze on my end, and it just tickled me so much.
Well, I still have the shot where she froze in
I'm fixing
Ireland and her face looked so precarious.
to. She got some facial expressions. Okay, I'm gonna do the ornaments. I'm gonna do these stockings real quick. There's four of them. They are vintage. Because yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's right.
And it's free to join.
That's right. And you get to hang out with the coolest crowd ever. All
You
right.
could buy Patty's stocking.
Yes, Patty had a stocking and now she doesn't. I'm pretty sure you can get that ink out. That's the first one. Then this one is so much like what I remember mine looking like. And mine is over there in the trunk. This was Jenny's. And I love this one particularly. Sorry, I just moved you all over the place. And the only reason I'm selling these
It's
is
because
because you know why, but because I was collecting them, and this is my 4. So I had a collection, and now I'm gonna like sell it. So okay, let me run it real quick, and then you can just pick the one you want,
Hello, Becca Moore.
or we'll move on to ornaments next.
Yes, she is.
I even had 2 of Gerald's Christmas pictures, the last 2 that are
Oh,
in.
yes.
If anybody's
That
interested in,
one. Oh, I mean, they're both good, but that first one just melted my heart.
that one's my favorite. Okay, running, and it's pick one. They're selling them for $8. I mean, I think these are going to be one of those things that people are going to be collecting because it happens. So this one's really long. I love
See, Becca gets me.
it. Dusty Moosh. Isn't this one fabulous? And then this one's just cute. Okay. I guess my collection's going to live on a little longer. I love this one
Well,
because it's 2-sided. Santa on one side and then just Merry Christmas on the other.
you're doing the thing on the 19th, aren't you?
We just had that conversation today. I'm planning to. I was kind of waiting to see what was going to still be left around here, but it looks like I'm going to have plenty of inventory. So.
Well, I'm just saying, I don't know. Maybe the audience isn't the Christmas loving bunch, but the people that are going to be here on the 19th are the Christmas loving bunch.
Yeah, that's true. So, yeah, I mean, I'm going to be on every sale possible for between now and December because of obvious reasons might have mentioned beforehand. This is a complete box of just really good vintage. Look at these. And because there's too much to try to do like this, I'm going to have to just lay them out and see which ones y'all might be interested in. This one, yeah, that is gorgeous. Look at this one. That is an old ornament right there.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. These came right off my tree last Christmas. Do you know I don't even have a tree this year? Because
You don't need one. You're going to.
I'm in Germany. I don't need it. Something will happen. I don't know what, but that's an old one. It wasn't working right, and we just got rid of it, and now we don't have one. So, but I don't know that I'm going to be in the market to buy a Christmas tree because I'm trying to go to Germany. So,
Oh.
antique leather tree.
I've seen her
Ooh,
pictures, and she's got some old stuff. So I bet that just made her sick.
Brooke. Oh my lord.
She still loves them, though. I bet.
She says she's still mad. I don't know if she loves him or not right now. Every time I thought about it, I'd be, look, that's an old one. All right, so there's a big box here. I'm just going to pull some out and put them on the table and run it, and then you can pick. All right, so we're gonna do this one. That one is old. Sit there. And I love this one.
Good idea, Kim.
What'd she say? On Vamp on the 19th. Look, this one's really old too. All right. Sit there. And look at this one. All right. So I'm just gonna put 4 out there.
No, he's got to buy more. Not.
Yeah, he just needs to give you a budget because I don't know what your deductible is on your homeowners, but some of this Christmas stuff can be valuable. So, all right, let me see. I'm gonna run these as pick a treasure. I think I am. Let me see what I put in here. Okay. I guess we'll do it. Yeah, it's pick a Christmas item. Okay. All right. I'm back. I'm not brain dead yet, but I'm so close. It's just okay. And it's running.
I believe that
Yeah, that's true.
second
Money's
one.
your money.
I feel like that second one from the left is the ones that they call the tornadoes.
This one.
No,
And
the
you can't see them. Wait a minute. Let me get it where you can. All right. There's a lot happening here. There's just a lot happening here. Okay. All right. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to change that. I need a way to hang them.
that one I think is the ones they call the tornadoes.
Yeah. All right. What I'm going to do is run them as the treasures. So they're going to run for 6 instead of 10, which probably is a little closer to, you know. All right. So we're going to go from this side. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Come on. Don't be blurry. Stop it. Whoop. Quit. There you go. All right. I'm going to run them, and it's going to be in the $6 ones. Where did that go? You're in here somewhere. There we go. All right. Yeah, we'll just make it work. And there it goes. So $6, and you can pick a vintage ornament.
Yeah,
Put them where all 4 in frame. Okay, I try. Now, how's that? Is that better?
better.
Better. If I wasn't selling that one, I would be buying it. All right, one more time. One more time. Where'd it go? There we are. It's the one with our pictures on it that are 6. There it goes. But yeah, I'm gonna go on there, and I may have to do a couple of sales that day, because maybe that's the thing. I need to get with the Christmas folks. Maybe we're
I mean,
just
I don't know.
like
I don't know. I'm just saying that I can guarantee you the people that are going to be on the 19th are going to be all about Christmas.
right. Well, so maybe I'll do that. There's some great ones in here. But maybe that's what I need to do, is just do these then, because I've got boxes of this stuff. I like this one too. And there's an old bell. Yeah, there's a bunch of that. It's just old. I bought out a lady that these were hers, and they were downsizing, and I bought all her old ornaments, and I did one half of my tree, one side of it with vintage ornaments, and then the back side I hung all the ones on it that the kids made over the years.
Wasn't it you that was telling me that you have your tree in a pass through?
Yes.
Okay.
There's an oval doorway that divides our living room from what ought to be a dining room, but it is certainly not big enough for any of our folks. So, yeah, I put the tree there, and
So you basically have 2 trees. You can decorate.
I can just do both sides.
Right. 2 different themes.
So it's up to you guys. I mean, I can keep showing Christmas, or someone had asked me to show some of the jewelry. Look at this one. This one's not as old, but it's just cool.
Love, love, love. I love the glass.
I love this stuff. And I know I'm going to miss it when it's gone, but then I'm going to bring back stuff from Germany. It's going to make me feel all better. That. The jewelry. Okay, let's do jewelry. All right. Now, somebody said do the jewelry on the little burlap patches, because see, this is what I was going to do. This is an old pin, and you can tell the age from looking at the back.
Oh, wow.
The clip. You see that? Some of the ones I'm going to put here are not as old, but that one is an old one. Gotta get, like Misty said, I got to get them where you can see them. I'm going to try to put some old ones out there at once, and then again, it's old. the back.
Come here.
Who are you yelling at?
My niece dog.
No way.
One, the one that chatters every time I'm on.
Really, I'm so confused.
It's my sister's dog. I call her my niece.
But Willie, I'm so confused. I know you lost one of your
Well,
dogs.
that was my dog.
I didn't know you had two.
Well, the chatterbox that's on every Friday. That
I
is
thought
my
that
niece.
was the one that died.
No, that's my niece dog.
I'm going to bed. I done been mourning that dog and it ain't even gone. Here's another one of these. They're not as old, but that's just pretty right there. So 1, 2, 3.
Well, Brooke, there was that one time in the movie theater. No, I'm kidding.
You're so bad. All right, that's 3. Do we want 6 out there? Let me put. I thought the burlap was a good idea, but then I done nothing with it. So that's how I roll. There's a little bitty owl. Isn't it cute? He's sweet. That's the back of him. So you can see. All right, I'll put him there. And
Becca's wanting to know if you can come out just a little.
I can. I'll get it a little better when I'll stand up and look down.
Okay.
I actually went in there and pulled some off of my dresser.
Oh.
Because, like I said, I got a mission here I'm working on. This was one of mine on my dresser. Let's see the back of it. But that's pretty right there. All right, I'll put you right there. And then, how about a turtle?
Kim told us last night about having black lights in the bedroom with the posters that
I had that. I had that when I was a teenager. Psychedelic. It was a psychedelic poster. All right, this is jewelry. Move stage and pick one.
if you have an older coffee mug holder, you can hang the ornaments from the arms. I have a couple. I have a couple with some of my pig ornaments on display. That's a brilliant idea.
I
Remember
used
those
that.
old metal coffee mug trees?
Mm-hmm. I use the letter holder things. That's why I ended up. You know what I'm talking about? The receipt holders, and I
Hmm.
have all of them.
Kim
Standing
wants to know if you have a black light handy.
I
As
think
many giveaways as you've won from Misty Pate, you better have one in there.
the question is the battery working? Yeah. All right. Here, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let's get down where we can look at them. And I'm under so much light in here, you're not gonna be able to see. I need to turn some stuff off. What
Dusty
you want me
wants
to
number
shine it on?
one.
Number 1 here. Oop. Hold on. Something's happening. Well, I don't know what, but that is an old piece right there.
Oh. Bug heard brooches, so here she comes.
All right. So which one you thinking? And then we'll put some more up there.
She wants the first one you had, the number one.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good one. And I have a bag, Misty. I have a bag. I don't trust him, but I got a bag. All right. Put something else in there. Let's see what's old. That one is old. You see that one? I mean, it's all costume jewelry, but you know. And let's see what else. We'll make 8 of them, because that way we can see more at once. Oh, this one is pretty. I like pins, because you can just do so much with them. Did you see the back of
And
that
they're
one?
so hard to ship.
I know. It's just, it just makes life so much easier. Look at this one. I don't think it's that old, but look at that. Isn't that pretty?
They can't
And
see.
see them. I don't know what to do. All right. Trying to turn the light down on them. Show me the red one on the bottom. I will. All right, I'm working on it, guys. All right, here's the red one. You see that?
Blingy.
It is blingy. Some of the pins I have back there are, oops, dropped it. Wise. Isn't that how you say it? Yeah, this one is so you can use it as a pendant or a pin. It's got the little loop there. Bling, bling. Okay, there's 8 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See, I can count and everything. All right, let me do it one more time. Let's see what we got. Here we go. And it's running. Thank you for your bid, Kim. I appreciate you. This will get me a beer in Germany.
Look at the brooch I got from Jilly, and it is not for sale.
Nothing you got's for sale. You so. What we gonna do with you? And I think I know what Kim wants. Number 1. I didn't see that coming. All right, number 1. Let's find something else to put up there. I'm trying to find the older looking ones, but really, I don't guess it matters. He's not that old, but he's cute.
I don't have nothing people would want.
That is not true at all. Because I know what you bought. All right, I'm putting more out there. Let me put Kim. Be sure I'm not. Okay, that was Kim, right? Kim on this one. An elbow phone holder that attaches to the table. I need something I don't have. But you know what? I buy things and then I never need that again. Then I need something else. All right.
Well, that won't ship. I wish it would because no. I
I did
got to go pick
number
it
the
up in
bags.
person.
I did number the bags. I did. But see, then I'm out of order on all the things I'm running, so my numbers aren't going to line up. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now there's 10 there. And we give it a, that's not the right one. Well, yeah, it is. No, it's not.
I
Not that.
think number 7 is beautiful.
5, 6. I know. That one came right off my dresser. Here we go. You know, the whole thing about the best laid plans of mice and men or whatever, but yeah, I had everything planned out different and it just didn't go that way. That's the blue peacock. That one is old. Cameo, not as old. I believe this one is Sarah Coventry. And it's trying to go blurry. Don't go blurry. Thank you, Caitlin. I don't know how you say it because you know I don't read well.
Catherine LaManche.
Thank you very much. All right. Let me get this back. See, I have to pull it back so I can. And if you want to go by numbers or if you just want to try telling me something, we'll work on it. Number 7, 5. There you go.
Oh, so pretty.
That is pretty. That's why it was on my dresser. But I got all this really pretty jewelry and I don't go nowhere.
You can wear it to the antique mall.
Well, I've been wearing it in here on my sales because I got nowhere else to wear it. I don't go nowhere. So there's that. But anyway, enough about me. All right, these are all. This one is old. Just a pretty flower. And
That's right. Or she can buy new in Germany.
well, I am definitely listen. That is why I am selling. I'm not selling my gloves. but I am selling stuff because I don't plan to be on too tight of a budget in Germany. I plan to get what I want, and ain't nobody better say nothing about it. All right, I'm running it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And little owl. 6, 7, 8, 9. That one's pretty. 10. That one's Sarah Coventry. It's got a little pearl on it. My mom used to sell Sarah Coventry jewelry back when I was a preteen. So I got a lot of memories of Sarah Coventry jewelry. Dusty.
So we're talking prior to 68.
Well, not when I was a preteen. I thought maybe this one would glow right there. The beads. You can't tell in here because I got all these ring lights on. Yeah. So anyway, I love Sarah Coventry jewelry. It brings back good memories. Excuse me while I choke. All right.
2.
Number 2. That is a good one. I actually had it listed in my bin, but I need to go in there and take it out now because I sold it to Dusty. All right, I'm gonna slip a 4 up there. I used to put them on my collar when I was working as a nurse because you could wear a little that. That one's pretty. It's just a bird. You flip people off without being all, not as old. If you look at the clip, it's not as old. And I wanted to put it all on a blue jeans jacket. Look at this one. I like that one too. Let's take the little owl off and put that one there where the owl is, because that one's really pretty. And we'll just run it again.
Karen, are y'all already done eating?
And it's running. I cooked something and left it on the stove, and Gerald said he was going to go ahead and eat. Well, I'll eat when I get done. My niece, well, both my nieces have farms, and one of them brought me some tomatoes, and it's a different, I don't know if you call them breed, but it's a different type of tomato than I've ever had. That is the best tomato I ever ate in my whole life. It's so good. So good. I'm turning y'all around.
Did you eat it like an apple?
Oh my God, it's so good. It's thick and meaty, and one slice will cover a whole piece of bread. I fried some bacon and made some toast and made me a sandwich. And it's good. I got some more little owls. That one's got little green eyes.
We're
If you're
fixing to get into that time.
Any more jewels? It's still not glowing though. So, big Girl Scout sash with all your bread. You could if you wanted to. All right. What else we want to do? Are we done?
I just want you, since there's more people here now, I just want you to show those pictures again, because those pictures are to die for.
This is the one.
That one gives me heart palpitations.
I know. These were mine. I am pulling things out of my Christmas closet, and Gerald did do these. It's on wood with a hanger, so I mean.
I love that.
Stuff will last. I've got it in the shop. I can run it.
And tell him whether he likes it or not. He's going to have to make more of them.
He hasn't done any lately, so I just feel like he kind of burned down on them or something. But this one's just different. And
do you have the kitties?
I have the one with the kitty on it that I ran earlier.
Well, Catherine was asking, do you have the kitties? And I don't know if she's talking about jewelry.
Okay, I'm running this one. I think I'm running this one. Yeah, I'm running this one. The
Oh,
kitty.
that one is so cute.
I like this one because it looks, like the way it's
50s.
on the edges. It gives that aged look, and it's big. This is 16 by 12. I mean, it covers my whole head.
That's right off of a 1950s card. And
It really is. So that's that one. And the only other one I have in here is this one. And it has the mid-century cat with the snowman.
you weren't there this morning, but they've determined that that's Veronica's Cat Midnight.
Oh. Well,
And Catherine's
there's
talking
no
about cat pens.
cat
I'm
pen.
assuming that was something that was in your booth that she saw, possibly.
Cat pens. Oh, no. Yeah, cat pen.
Something that you must have pulled.
Well, we're going to go back to my booth. I'm going to do it again this week because, like I said, I'm on a mission. But I don't cat pins. I mean, there are some other pictures up there, but you're talking about brooches.
Oh, the brooches, yeah.
Yeah.
Cat pens.
No, I have owls but I can look for some cats. No, they were on the burlap.
Burlap.
This is all the burlap. So I guess I sold all those. Because I've got this one, which is not that old. It's on burlap. These are not cats, obviously. This one.
We'll also have a request for the mermaid bell when you get that figured out.
Yes, I got the mermaid bell I brought in here because somebody asked about mermaids. This one I think is sweet. A little pearl and a butterfly. Who's calling me? Spam. Who can it be now? I might have to look for some cats. I do like the turtle. See, it's a niche lady pin. She would love that. Germany's calling. Yeah, it's going to be about time to pay some more money. Ooh, let me tell you, talk about it. See, I've been praying about it. We found out that we used to pay for renter's insurance on Patrick's apartment before he ever married and left.
Mhm.
He canceled that thing back 3-4 years ago before he ever moved from here to Atlanta. They've been charging us ever since. There's Papa. Say hey to everybody. Hello, you got to come over because Willy's face is in here. There you are. They've been charging us for his renter's insurance all this time. So I think we're going to get a refund. It's all going toward Germany. That's what I say anyway. All right, what am I looking for? Oh, wait. Girl, down on the floor again. Look, the little Christy. She fell down. She's the one that lost her feet.
Was it Rocky that did that?
I think it was before. It might have been one of those other critters we have running around. All right, let me ring the bell. Somebody asked me about mermaids the other day, so here's my mermaid. Let me turn it back around so I can make it look semi-professional. That's so funny. All right, now Daryl's aggravating me. There she is. She's a belle because I like people bells, but she's the only mermaid belle. Okay, can you see her?
And can I just say that Misty P would not be allowed to have that in her house?
No, can't have bells. She's not allowed noisemakers. And I would probably not be allowed noisemakers if Gerald could hear. But, since he can't hear, he don't care. He's laughing because he hears me. All right, that's the mermaid bell. And put that in. And I'm going to run her for 10 because that's kind of the going rate on the bells. 10. Yeah. Gerald said 10. was trying to sell your pictures, but ain't nobody wanting them.
Oh.
No, that is not true.
Where did the bell go? I lost it. All right, there she is. Wait. Okay. Huh? You're so sweet. You didn't hear that, Willy.
What?
I'm fixing to tell you.
Oh, shoot.
Well, wait a minute. What did I bit you? Gerald said for me to send you this one for free.
Absolutely not.
Well, I am because he told me to.
Okay,
Oh,
$100.
Barbara, yeah, that's definitely not true. I really want that snowman when they first showed it.
oh.
All right, so I got to put this over there for caffeinated Indian. You better say yes, Willie, before I sell it.
Yes.
That is just too sweet and so unnecessary.
Yes, but you know it is. It really is because you have been so sweet to come in here and hang out with me and
There
Yeah.
ain't nothing to it.
Bless your heart.
Well, I feel bad because you're selling off Gerald's stuff.
well, actually, he made it and gave it to me, so I guess I'm selling off my stuff.
No, I mean the jewelry and the.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
likes having all that around,
yes,
doesn't he?
because he loves jewelry.
You guys want
Yeah, he loves that.
You gotta go.
What's left? We had to run. I ran the bag. I ran the stockings. I didn't see Grady come in because I had to miss Piggy. I do have these ladies up here. We may as well run them because we're here.
Might as well, but if they don't go tonight, I bet you they go on the 19th.
Well, we'll see. All right, I'm moving her to stage. All right, there she is. She got them eyes. I don't know why that says Lewis. It's Cress. Kreiss.
That is you in Germany, right?
There I am, Christ. But but I swear I didn't think it was spelt like that, Misty. But yeah, that's what she is then. All right, so I'm running her. She's 4.5 inches tall, and she's
She's
so
good.
out. And I can do a lot in Germany. $24.
She's
That'd probably,
good.
that'd probably buy me some German dessert that I don't need, but I'm gonna have it anyway. Thank you so much.
Oh, look. She knows.
I appreciate you, but you're not supposed to be shopping either. All right. And thank you so much.
Anything with those rhinestone eyes and Christmas is just.
I just think she's sweet. And you know I love these girls right here so much. And when I sold them the first time, and then I thought if I ever see them again, I'm gonna buy them, and then I did. I am. I'm gonna eat anything I want. I need to lose weight before I go, so I'll be ready to put some on. What I was just I said y'all better do it because it's putting the heat on. If something happens and somebody can't go, it's gonna throw the whole thing in the ditch. So we need extra people.
Optimism, my friend.
That's how my world rolls. All right. Let me get her up here. She is the large. There she is.
These are
Tim
so good. So expensive.
with the bells. She doesn't have any damage at all.
There's Paula Missimer, my neighbor.
Look at there. Look at the folks coming in. We got 34 people here. All right.
I'm on
Let
my
me get her.
show. I'm on my show.
I love it. You're on your show. There she is. Look at her. Say hi. That's so sweet. All right, I'm gonna run her. She's gonna run. I've started her at 48. I looked them up online, and yeah.
Yeah,
But
they're
you can always make me an offer, and I'm probably not going to turn you down because I'm on a mission. And
I
she is,
love those.
I love them too. And they're harder and harder to come by. They don't.
Well, there's so many problem areas on them too. The
Mhm.
paint, the wings, so finding them intact is not easy.
She's got a little paint loss, but not, not so much.
Thankfully, it's on the back.
Exactly. And honestly, I kind of like the little bit of paint loss because she's old. I mean, if she was pristine, you would wonder, is she a
Right. I feel the same way.
repop? Now this one, she's a little less because, like me, her wing's a little chipped. You know, we've all had our moments. So, um, but you really don't notice it when you look at her. She's 6.5 inches tall. Look at that face. Oh, I'm serious. I can't stand it. I love them so much. Still got the paint loss, but like I said, they're old.
Yeah, that red paint. Oh,
It doesn't stay well. She's Tim's, and I'm running her for less because she's got that little bit of a chip right there on that
that's
wing.
right, Barbara. That's right.
But nobody's going to notice that. And if they do and they say something about it, tell them go home because they rude. Mm. And she said, "Well," and if they
I
don't
just love
go,
their faces.
no, look at her. If they end up staying here and spending Christmas with me, I'm not going to be terribly mad about it. But um, you know, hey Janet, I'm my friend that lets me cuss. Damn it! Here,
Don't
see
let
Gerald
Gerald
left.
hear you.
Yeah, he can't hear me.
He's gonna wash your mouth out.
God love that man, but you know what? He has hearing aids, and you know what, Willie? He only wears them to church. Nowhere else. Not at home. Just at church.
So do you get a lot of huh?
Yeah. And then I get, well, if you just talk louder, or then when I finally do talk louder, it's like, why are you yelling at me? But, it must be hard for him too. You know what I mean? But I'm going to go ahead and thank you so much for your bid. I'm going to give myself a little grace because I live with him who can't hear and Adam who can't see. And I am in the middle.
You're the
And
ears for one and the eyes for the other.
exactly. And you know what? They will tell each other. Adam will say, "Why can't you hear me?" And Gerald will say, "Look where you're going." Come on, really. So I have more patience with both of them than they have with each other. Just saying.
Well, she sold everything last year. Now she's buying stuff to.
It's
She's
part of it.
recollecting Christmas.
I will be, but you know what? Maybe I won't because I'm gonna want to go on more trips. This not gonna be my only trip, guys. I'm hoping anyway. I'm gonna run Santa again because I just think he's cute. He's from 1973. He's just sitting there waving.
Emmalene was reminiscing about that year earlier.
I was. That was a good year, and then I screwed it up the next year. You know, it happens.
But then
Uh,
1975, it turned back around.
well,
You got your
actually,
baby.
well, I got my baby, and that was definitely a good thing. But it didn't really get itself back together till about 78.
80, 78.
Yeah, then things started to look a little better. But you know, I don't know who thought it was a great idea to let high school student get married. Who thought that was good?
Well, darn it.
I shouldn't have been allowed to have goldfish, let alone. And he ran. Let's see if the bottle is still in here. Look at this. And honestly, I may not run him again after this because he is a Mickey bottle. For the love of Jesus, can you even?
He's right up your alley.
I know. I'm trying to be good, and you know. All right, where is it? If I didn't put it in here, I ain't got to worry about it.
Are they still married, damn it, Janet?
Wait, I'm missing the conversation. Yeah. Well, you know, a lot of my friends got married at like 19. But it wasn't no good idea, I can tell you that. So I've apparently impressed that upon my children because Christy didn't even date till she was 30, and Patrick just turned 40, and he got married in October. So
They learn from your mistakes.
I pointed it out a few times. Don't do this because it's not good. It's not good. You really need to be grown when you get married. Yeah. Just why are we talking about that? I don't know.
I don't either.
I
Oh,
don't
we
know.
were talking about 73,
I don't.
74.
That's the thing with Willie. We just run our mouths.
Oh, so you're from Arizona? How'd you wind up in Illinois?
Yeah, Janet. Do you follow a man out there?
Did you have to get away from the heat? Although I hear it gets really hot there, too, but not Arizona hot, of course. But
Yeah. You're in
I,
Chicago. Where'd you go to high school? Okay, now we're gonna find out. They went to high school together.
there's the shiny squirrel.
Look at there.
I want to show something.
Show us something, Willie. I want Willie to start selling because then I can
I
buy.
got, I bought this from the shiny squirrel, and it's perfect.
Ooh, look at there. Put it close so I can't see it good. William, how perfect is that?
I keep it on my wall in a wall pocket so I can see it every day.
Can't you forget your name?
That's right.
You wasn't here for these, Misty. I don't know if you're still here or not. Where'd they go? Here's another one. I ran a whole bunch of
I
littles.
love it.
Look, get the little grogus. This one's eating a frog.
It looks like an elephant.
He does, but he's got a frog in his mouth, and that's his feet sticking out. 3 different schools. Wow. I may end up just using this stuff as, you know. And then with some Care Bears.
Mellie's finally here.
Look at there, Melly. Where you been? Are you feeling better? So many people been sick. My dog's feeling better. $225 later. So that's good. So I ran the stockings, but since if there's anybody here that wasn't here that is interested in the vintage stockings, continued education and yeah, I did that because I got married in March when I would have graduated in May and just took a GED and walked away. So I don't want to be there no way.
What year did you skip? Was it fourth grade? And then you had to redo it? Remember you were telling me?
Third grade.
Third
I
grade.
talked my way into an extended vacation in the third grade by manipulating my parents and my teacher. And I had to
Have to
repeat
do it again.
that. Well, I'd been sick and I missed a few weeks of school. And then when I went back, it was like January. And I told the teacher that my doctor said I'd be better off to stay home and get well and just start over next year. And I told my parents that my teacher said that. And then they didn't like each other. So they didn't talk to each other. So I took the rest of the year off. And then I had to repeat it. And they both said, well, that's just stupid because it seems like if you was there, you'd learn something. And I said, well, I don't know. That's what they said. It's a wonder I'm not in prison. That's all I can tell you.
That's how you got that chipped wing right there.
I was a bit of an operator. All right, so these are the vintage stockings. If anybody's interested in vintage stockings, if not, they're going to live here. They're $8. You can pick the one you want or not.
You ain't gonna have 3/4 of that stuff after the 19th.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. This is Patty's stocking. If she comes back looking for it, there you go,
Well,
Patty.
Patty lives somewhere in Indiana because I saw you buy that.
And you remember that, and I bought it, and I don't remember it. I love this one though, and this one is Susan's. They wrote their
Sewing
name.
Susan,
Oh God, I hope not. Do you think it's sewing Susan's?
she made it. That heifer.
Or she probably did, and it would be the one I like. You were 20. Well, I think I was 18 when I, finished. But I was just bored. I wanted, I would hear it and learn it, and then they wanted to just go over it and over it and over it, and I'd make A's and B's and not even be there.
You're like, everything I need to know I'll learn in nursing school.
Yeah, I'll figure it out when I'm 50. That was a good plan. I'm just reaching for things around me to see if there's any. Look at these. They're made on pine cones. Those are cute.
Yes, they are.
I don't know where they came from. Look, there's the deer on the pine cone, which would be really cute on a tree in Georgia because, we got pine cones. And then I got a whole bunch of these little angels made out of wire. You learned nursery school. Nursery school or nursing school? Because that's different. What does it mean when I say heifer? Heifer is a nice way.
A southern thing.
It's a southern thing. Look, this one's a pin. You can wear it on your blue jean jacket.
It's interchangeable with the B word.
Right. That's what I was about to say. It's a lady's way of calling somebody a B word. Yeah, all of these have pins on the back. So what are we doing? What exactly are we doing? Because they almost
Helen,
have
did you
pins
grow
on,
up in Texas?
wear it on jacket. It's really sad and fun, Nan. Usually when I'm telling a story and somebody gets on my nerve, I just call them a heifer.
You know what my mom said, and it didn't really sink in until I was older she used to call people hussy. And I was
Pussy.
like,
Yeah.
that's really not nice.
Yeah, that's not nice either, but it's nicer than some of the other things we call it. So, always just for, oh, well, yes, that was exactly it, Cheryl. That was exactly it. Uh-oh, Willy's choking. Be careful, don't die.
Stop making me laugh.
That was exactly me. I wanted to get out of her house. And my ex-husband, who followed me to the ends of the earth, God rest his soul, he's dead now, and I did not kill him.
Didn't kill him.
I didn't kill him, but he died. Anyway, he moved to the same town, and long after I was married to Gerald and we had a family, he left to go places and meet people and say that he was my ex-husband. He thought that was some claim to fame, and people would say they like, I can't believe you was married to him. And I would always say, well, if you lock me in a room with him and my mom, I'll leave with him again. So that was how I summed it up. But he was 10 years older than me. And I knew him from the day I met him to the day I married him for, I think, 3 weeks.
But she wasn't pregnant.
I wasn't. I was stupid. See, pregnant you get over. Stupid just hangs on. I was not. I just wanted to get out of the house. And he was the first one that said, hey, you want to go? And I'm like, yeah. And then I thought about it after the fact. It was a little too late. Blooming Prairie.
But
No.
was your mom a better grandma than she was a
Oh,
mom?
God, yes. Oh, yes. She
So
adored the grandkids. And
your
they,
kids have good memories of her.
yeah. Christy wrote this beautiful tribute to her when Mom died in 2008. And yeah, they adored her. But she was hell on wheels with my sister and me. Not as bad with the boys, but my sister and me, it was, oh, the man. Just saying. Not supposed to
I
talk
didn't
bad.
know you were a bootlegger, Kim.
You know, I bet I would have figured that out, though. So, wait, let me see. Now, Cheryl's once said she had to get out of her mom's house. I want to keep everybody's mom's story straight. Yeah. My mom was, she was a force. In fact, my best friend growing up all the way through elementary school, up till now even, was a writer, and she wrote books about growing up in the 70s. And my mom is in the books, and me. She changed my name to Delia. But in the story, she talks about my mom, because my mom would just show up at the school, at the elementary school, because she'd be mad about something. And she could fling a fit. And she said, you know, she was always more afraid of her than she was of Castro, because we had drills for him. You know, they'd sit us in the hall and, you know, tell us to hide. But we never knew when Mama was coming. So, you know.
Nikita Khrushchev and Fidel Castro.
Yep. I can still remember those things in the hall where you had to, like, how was that going to save us? Sitting in the hall with our head down and our arms out over our legs. It's okay. It was the best part of the day for me. I'd take a nap. My mom was orphaned at 8. Wow.
Guys.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that is the thing, too. Mama actually had a worse childhood than I did. But, you know, the good thing about it that my sister and I always patted ourselves on the back about is we did not carry that on. We were not those. We didn't do that with our kids. Our kids were spoiled rotten. My aunt used to call it. Yeah. Well, my mom's sister was worse than her. And my cousins would talk about how sweet, they still talk about how sweet my mama was. And I'm like, let me tell you something. Just because my mama was sweeter than your mama did not make my mama sweet. But, yeah, to this day, they think my mama was great because their mama was worse.
So was your aunt a heifer?
Oh yeah. She would have first heifer. I never called her house a day in my life. From the little years to the last before she died, she answered the phone like this. What? That's how she answered her phone. Every time you call. Didn't matter who it was. And if she'd hear it, somebody's like, oh, hey, honey. But that was what? Yeah. They were a rough crew. Staying in a cabin or a rental house. I never.
Nikki's camping.
Oh. I wish I was. I want to go somewhere. I feel like, I mean, we went off for the weekend, but I feel like that was a year ago.
She's camping and it's torrential downpour. So
I
all I'm thinking is,
no.
I pray they're not by the river.
I know. No. I don't even think about that.
Camp by a lake, people, not a river.
Well, I mean, even the lake didn't. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah. Childhood memories. Now, Gerald, on the other hand, was raised by Ozzie and Harriet. Do you remember? Do you know who Ozzie and Harriet
I
was?
know who they are.
Okay. Well, that was
Ricky Nelson's
yeah,
parents.
yes. They never raised their voice to each other. They
They didn't sleep together though either.
well, his parents did because he's got two. But they didn't argue or fuss or fight. They didn't yell at the kids. Um, just sweet. His mama made his bed every day of his life. Yeah. He said the only time he remembered them having an argument was on a Sunday morning when they was getting ready to go to church. And whatever mama said, his daddy threw a biscuit at her. Now, she made homemade biscuits 3 times a day. But on Sunday morning, and his mama was so mad that she rode in the back seat of the car. That was the big blow up in
Oh,
his.
she
I'm
was
like,
consulting a divorce attorney.
yeah. I'm like, no, that is not what we're talking about. That was, yeah. He's like, yeah, that was a big deal. Mama rode in the back seat because Daddy hit her with a biscuit. Bob came home drunk. His mom decked him out cold.
Ooh.
Well, I wouldn't have never thought of that, but
Gratefully blessed. Laura caused an uproar because she wore pants.
5 foot nothing. Mm. Well, I never did any of that stuff growing up. I never drank. I never did anything because I was pretty convinced she was going to kill me. And I wasn't doing anything. So if I gave her an excuse, I thought I'd be doomed. So,
You were not interested in being a
well,
postnatal abortion.
I just didn't want to die young. And I didn't say nothing back. And the strange thing is my only living brother now, who is coming home from the hospital
Wow,
tomorrow.
that is amazing.
The fact that he survived that surgery is crazy. But he had the bedroom next to me, and he claims he had the perfect childhood. He didn't he didn't experience nothing.
Well,
He
your
was
mom was different with the boys, right?
well, he was busy reading too. He
Oh.
he read everything. In fact, me and my older brother and him would go to the library, and it took all three of us to bring out the books that Danny was going to read. And he read our encyclopedias cover to cover. So he just floated over it or under it somehow. It didn't bother him.
He went to school for him and you.
Yeah, because I try not to be there every chance I got.
Yes, shiny squirrel's a little bitty thing.
She is, and she needs to stop losing weight. Yeah, no, we've had complete arguments where I'm like, "You don't seriously remember that?" And he's like, "That never happened." And the funny thing is, now my brother and my only sister are gone now, and they used to say the same thing. It's like I didn't make it up. He just doesn't remember. Right? Aw. My grandma lived in the house too for a long time with us.
Well, your grandma was odd too, wasn't she?
Yeah, they fought like cats and dogs too. But she was good to me. But it's that same thing.
Did I know I already asked you this, but I don't remember the answer. Who is the woman in the beginning of your videos?
It's a compilation of me and my mom's face.
Okay.
It's the two put together.
Gotcha. Because the picture of your mom is sitting on your dresser, isn't it?
Yep, yep. Willie remembers everything. Don't ever do anything around Willie that you don't recall because he will remember it.
I tell Kim's here, I tried to find your first show, but it won't play. The first two shows that Kim did won't play. But in one of those shows, she said Herman Pecker, and I remember losing my lunch. I was laughing so hard,
Who
and
is her?
we were talking about that the other night. Yes, your first two shows will not play. Anyway, when she said that out loud, I busted out laughing. I remember that.
You have a 10-year-old sense of humor. You were like, how much for the giant poo? As Willie. Have a poodle. I have a poodle by him? What? Yeah, well, we all learn from our moms, whether it's gently or not. But, we learn. We either learn how to do it or how not to do it, but we learn. Herman Pecker is a toy maker.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I should have said that. It's nothing inappropriate. It was
No,
just funny the way Kim said it.
but God rest him. I don't want my last name to be Pecker. And you know what? If I'd have met Mr. Pecker and he'd asked me out on a date, I'd have just had to refuse. Because it's just not a good name.
Kim. I remember the first line of Kim's sale was I'm so nervous, and then like 2 minutes later she said Herman Pecker, and I thought, well, this is a
That was
hit.
the end of that. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I would just have to keep my own name. I don't believe I jumped on that. It's a wonder some people get dates. Bob had a
Oh no.
Richard Head, bless his heart. And then they called him Dickhead. That's sad.
Oh, you were a. Are you still teaching Gratefully Blessed?
Teaching now would be like it was back in the day. 10-year-old sense of humor, 80-year-old dirty lady mind. But yeah, why would it was probably a family name, but still, don't do it. I used
Well,
to
that's
work at.
amazing. People don't say it enough. Gratefully Blessed, but thank you for your
Thank
service.
you. Yes, because teaching is it's a noble cause. Because some of our kids are brats, not mine, but some. Just saying, Melanie,
Not yours.
not mine. No, AKA Dick Long. Oh, Willie will not recover from this one. Oh my lord, that's so sad. I worked in delivery, and we used to get some really strange names on babies because that was in the 70s when people were really experimenting with some of these African names and all. But the one that always stood out to me were the twins that were born to this really young mother, and she named them. It was a boy and a girl. They were twins, and she named them Mal and Famal, and it was spelled Male and Famal Fema. And I always wondered because they would write male Johnson or female Smith, whatever. I always wondered if she thought the hospital named them and she just kept it. But she said their names were Mal and Famal. And the other one was a baby that was named, God help her, she's out there somewhere. She named her Javinia. Wait a minute, I gotta get it in my head now. Virginia. Her name was Virginia. That's how she said it. But it was spelled
Well,
vagina.
uh,
And out there somewhere
mm.
is this adult person named Vagina. Some
Oh my God.
people shouldn't reproduce. Gonorrhea and syphilis. That's right. About that bad.
Y'all are gonna kill me.
Poor Willie. I was trying to think. My daughter works at a dentist office, and the lady that called and made the appointment, and her name was. Oh, it ain't gonna come to me now. I'm trying to tell it. Drag King Landon Side. Oh, you win, Cheryl. You win. That's awful. Oh, don't die, Willie. Named Oli and Lena. Gerald's mother's name, I've never heard it before, but I dare not, you know, speak vain of it. But her name was Sula. S
Slula?
Sula. 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 I never heard that. And I could have done some damage with it, but I'd leave that alone.
Me too, Mel.
Trying to remember what that lady's name was. Her last name was Self.
Juvie.
Terry, what? It was pretty bad though. I'm trying to remember what it was. Beneath herself, or I don't remember. But anyway, it was she thought that it was a joke when the person called to make the appointment. Um, when I think of it, I'm gonna tell y'all. I had a friend's last name was Horny. Oh no. You had to tell people to pronounce it Horn A. It didn't stick.
Oh my gosh.
A. I would say Horn A too. I'd change my name.
Well, I hope her name wasn't Ima.
I give up. I'm a Horn A. God, that's awful. And we had 35 people still hanging out in here for this crap.
I know.
Go figure. Taught high school kids were. I bet they were.
Oh,
I know there was one girl that I went to school with. Her last name was Screwed.
screw.
Screwed. First name was May. May Screwed. So sad.
I just don't know. I don't know. First name easy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
oh my God. Oh, that's so funny.
Kim. Kim.
I want to have kids again just so I can name them.
You met Kim, so Kim puts off this air of being really dry. She's not.
Yeah, no, she's, yeah, she got this wicked dry humor. Poor Sharon Peters was a mess.
Lancey.
Kids were so Sharon
Lancelot. And she,
called you people. Oh, Willy.
Lancelot and Sandy. Sandy
Lancelot.
Lot.
Sandy.
Crazy. You
Sandy
know they
Lot.
did that on purpose.
That's such a sweet name, Sandy Lot. There's some
Sharon Peter.
some unfortunate names. Let's just leave it there. Oh, that's terrible. Arma and I'm a pig. No, surely not. Pod named his
Irma and
kid.
Irma Hogg.
That's not fair. What's your stripper name? What was that they said the other Noxzema was going to be your drag name? Oh, I always heard your drag name was supposed to be the street you grew up on and your pet's first name. And I was going to be, or your pet's first name in the street you grew up on. So mine was going to be Teensy Porterfield.
Did you say Trixie?
Teensy
Tink.
Porterfield. Doing a pole dance. But what would yours be? What was your pet's first name?
DJ Rich Chris.
It's not half bad, is it? Oh, names you give your
I
pet.
cannot get over this. These people naming, I mean, it's just terrible. It's terrible. And they got to live with that for the rest of their life.
And sometimes it's like first, second, senior, junior, and the third. Like, stop it. Don't do it.
It's like, did you hear? I don't know where this was, but I remember people talking about it during 2020. That the lady that had twins and she named them Corona and Covita. I'm like, that is so awful.
You see that? Surgeons named Dr. Hatchet and Dr. Butcher. Yeah, you need to go into another line of work. Like, be a meat carver. No, who would? Who would go to Dr. Butcher?